Fire signs, hi, how are y'all doing? Welcome back. I am here to do a timeless reading for my fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Fire signs, you may have noticed that the signs for the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, they had their individual videos released, and that is because they had the most views last month on their element video. So if you would like to see individual videos for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, watch this. Watch it a couple times. Tell your friends. Tell all your fire sign friends or anyone who you think might resonate with the message. Let's hop into it. Let's see what messages want to come through for my fire signs. I'm going to take the one that's there. It felt right. Okay. Fire signs. Let's see. You might be hesitant. I don't know. Something about being hesitant. Yeah, hesitant about a change. There's a change happening. Oh, don't start. There's a change in the wind here. It's a big change too. It's a really big change, but it's like it could be like an internal shift too, where you are resonating on a different frequency, where you are being asked to sort of embody some sort of new, there's something about resonance here. You might like maybe something does not resonate with you anymore, and so you're ready to like make a huge sweeping change, or one is going to be made for you just because something's not resonating. And maybe you're not, like, you're just trying to like ignore it. You're just trying to ignore it. Somebody's giving somebody the silent treatment here. That's as an aside, fire signs. But maybe you're just trying to ignore it instead of like having to make a change. The change will happen. The change will happen because like there's more for you to know. Like there's more for you to experience. There's like deeper levels of consciousness and understanding that are waiting for you to they're waiting for you to wake up. They're trying to wake you up. It's like there's kind of like a siren going off that's like something needs to change. Something needs to change. I think you're hearing the alarm. I think you're ignoring it, or maybe it's too faint in the distance to sort of like for you to be concerned about right now. But that's rapidly changing. I'm just here to tell you it's going to start getting louder and louder and louder and louder. January 6th and 7th. Might be important whenever, or 6 or 7 days from whenever you watch it. It's timeless. The call to new frequency. The call to change. It's getting louder and louder and louder. Ooh. The Wheel of Fortune is out here. It's a lot of major arcanas. There's a big change coming here. I'm shocked if the Tower doesn't come out. Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Some of you, it's a big change in terms of like your living situation. Big change in the home. Or when you sort of like allow yourself to align with the new frequency, harmony instead of dissonance. Feels like there might be some like dissonance in the home or something, but if you allow yourself to sort of align with the new frequency, it might bring a lot more joy into your home. You might have more reasons to celebrate at home or something like that. Seven of Discs and the Eight of Discs. Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, the Hermit, the Six of Discs. Yeah, some of you, this is like, there's like an imbalance between like your work and home life. Like your work-life balance is not in order, and you might not be necessarily seeing it right now. But you will soon. It's going to start causing conflict. For some of you, you may have been having a difficult time like finding work, or you've been waiting to hear back about a job or something like that. The answer is coming through. It's coming through pretty quickly. You're going to be made an offer. Yeah, you're going to be made an offer here, fire signs. So if you're waiting to hear back from a job, you're going to be made an offer. Let's see if you have Sagittarius or Cancer in your chart, Virgo in your chart. There's something here about business here. But for others of you, like you gotta get away from something is creating like this. No, there's something like you have to get away so that you can hear the new resonance, right? If you're sitting in a lot of conflict, or like feeling like you're competing and you're in some sort of like competition, or like at odds with your circumstance, at odds with like your vision, like if you're feeling like just resistance between what is and what you want to be, like the secret is to find enough space, enough time to go within and like so that you can hear what the resonance that you hear, the frequency that you need to be on in order to orchestrate a change. And it's a major change, and it's almost like the change is going to happen. Wheel of Fortune, the change is going to happen whether you are whether you go within to sort of like get on board with it or not. It feels very much like this is like if you know that you're looking for a job, or like you're trying to work like something like or something like that, and your schedule right now is just like all over the place and not conducive to the kinds of jobs that you've been applying for. I don't know who this message is for. It's very specific. But you know the changes. You know that change is going to come, right? And so like you should maybe start to build your schedule a little bit differently so that you, when it comes, it's not like this big, like turning your whole world upside down, but like you've prepared for the change, right? You've heard the call. You sort of understood how the change was going to affect your life, and you made the necessary changes from the inside out to align with the change, right? Something like that. It's like getting ready to be ready, right? That's what I'm getting here. Getting ready to be ready, fire signs. Anything else want to come through for my fire signs? Chariot, change. Ace of Cups, change. Getting ready. It's like, yeah, preparing the table, setting the table, like, so that you don't miss out. Too, I'm getting, so that you don't miss out. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it, or you don't want to like be so stuck, right? You want to be moving. You want to be moving to like toward the success. You want to be like engaged in the change. In this direction, you're like not moving at all toward any of the options in any direction. Like it's almost like a level of fear to the Chariot in reverse too. Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Fear would leak. Fear, like, if you allow fear to, or like disappointment, or fear of disappointment, to keep you stuck in the resistance, you're gonna be waiting a long time and working way harder than you need to work in order to sort of like affect this change. That is good. Well, now the Ace of Discs is at the bottom of the deck, right? You got the Ace of Cups at the bottom. Now you've got the Ace of Discs at the bottom, right? The change is good, but like the blessing is coming. How hard do you want to work for it, right? Ease, right? We're looking for ease, and so like if there is like if there is anything that you're holding right onto that is keeping you in the resistance, that is keeping you that is keeping your energy separate from what it is that you are trying to create, you're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss it, and then you're gonna have to work way harder for it. But it's here for you. Anything else? Fire signs. I like this message. 10 of Wands. Yeah, you don't like, it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be hard. If you allow for the transformation, like if you allow for this change, if you let it happen internally, right? And then you vibrate it out externally, right? If you hear the new song, and then you choose to like practice it and sing it, right? It's going to bring you into the space of the change with ease, right? With ease. But if you keep singing that old song, if you keep singing that old song, you're just going to have to work so much harder. You're going to miss opportunities. It's that I'm being told to reiterate, the blessing is still yours. But the choice on how you receive it, right? Do you want to get it straight from the source? Or do you want to have to work really hard in this human existence to achieve the goal, right? Are you willing to tiptoe your way away from what could wind up to be like a chaotic shift into the ease? Into the ease of creation and acceptance and openness, something like that. Victory is assured. That's one thing. Victory is assured. It's just, when do you want it and how do you want it? It's like you want to run the marathon, right? But that if you train for the marathon, you're going to have a much easier time running the marathon. If you do not train for the marathon, you'll still run it. You'll still get to the finish line. But how hard do you want it to be? How long do you want it to take? All right, fire signs. Whoa, put that back. I wasn't ready. Can I have one for my fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Fire signs. Will o' the wisp. Oops. Treasures hidden in the shadows. Right? The treasure is there. It's just outside of your... It's not outside of your view. I don't even want to say that, because you know it. It's just do you want to sing the new song? Is the question. Okay. It says, Will-o'-the-wisp hovers in her luminescent glory above the twilight moons of your life, whispering for you to step into the fog, into the mystery, the unknown. You may have been visited by her before, but though intrigued, you refused her invitation. It would be safer you decided to remain on the journey you know. While you always have a choice as to whether you follow her or not, you never know when you might encounter her again. In this sense, turning away has its own consequences. Why is the known so appealing? It's only when you wake up to its restrictions, its soft prison or golden cage, that you will realize that there must be more. Will-o'-the-wisp has come to you once again to offer you magic, but you will have to sacrifice certainty in the pursuit of adventure, your comfort zone for the dangers of discovery, your well-trodden path for the detours that may very well lead you astray. Or will they? Can you accept that losing yourself will bring you closer to your true self? The profound shift of an epiphany can occur only when you risk the detour and enter the unknown. Now is the time to trust higher forces to lead you into this place, these worlds, hidden at the thresholds between what was and what can be. Here is where you will learn about your own unmaking to unmask yourself. Love what you discover, dark or light. See it all as divine and find a quiet, thrumming power waiting for you to channel it into the world for good. The treasure you find, filled with the wealth of love and kindness, true prosperity, is ripe to share with others. She is here for you now. Will you accept her invitation? A great bounty of goodness awaits you. It's the choice. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. How, it's being offered to, something's being offered to you. Don't make it harder than it has to be. Like, don't confuse, don't complicate, don't overcomplicate it for yourself because of resistance, something like that. Anyway, I've been talking long enough, fire signs. This has been a message for my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Please like the video if I resonate with you as a reader. Drop me a comment, subscribe to the channel, and join us over on Patreon if you're so inclined. Links for all this stuff is down in the description box below. And fire signs, I am sending you so much love, so much peace, so many blessings, and I'll see you soon. Bye.